With the formation of our solar system, the planet Earth, our planet, is now formed. But if you will compare the Earth to the rest of the planet, it's still quite unique because we seem to be the only planet that contains life. Now, we will be listing down 6 things that make life on Earth possible. So we are in a very unique position in our solar system and even in our galaxy that allows the thrive of life here in our planet. So as you can see here in the label, it's stating that the planet is our location in our solar system is very ideal in our solar system and galaxy. So this is the product of 4.6 billion years of cosmic construction. Okay, so first reason why our planet is so lucky. Our location is far from many hazards, not just in terms of the solar system, but in the galaxy. So you may know that with the Milky Way, okay, so we are part of the Milky Way galaxy, and there are large places in the solar system with dangerous locations. So in the major spiral arms of the Milky Way, so it's like the milky color spirals here on the side, this part of the galaxy is dangerous because this is where young stars are commonly located. And as you may know from science articles, young stars are very erratic. So sometimes they give out bursts of gamma ray and radiations, and sometimes they just die on their own and in phenomenon called supernova. So if we are close to stars like that, it will damage our solar system. So thankfully, we are quite safe in our galaxy. Okay, so next, our sun is stable and long-lasting star. In comparison to the other stars that we are observing, stars vary in sizes. So our sun is quite small still because it's a young star, but it's stable in comparison to the younger star. So we don't have large bursts of radiation that we can observe outside our solar system. Okay, so right now, our star is young, and eventually, after millions of years, it will expand as all stars, the life cycles of star works. So, but for now, it is quite stable and it is enough to support life here on Earth. Okay, we are just the right distance from the sun. Our Earth is in a location called the Goldilocks zone, and you may hear from media or read from articles that our astronomers are looking for other Goldilocks zone in our solar system because, as you may remember from the story of Goldilocks, when it comes to the porridge, you have to choose the not too hot or not too cold, so just the perfect temperature to allow the existence of life. This perfect temperature in our solar system allows the existence of water in different phases. So we have your gas you have your gas in the form of clouds, water as gas in the form of clouds. You have water in the form of solid form, ice, and then your liquid normal water. Okay, so too far, it would all be in ice. Too close, then water would eventually evaporate and into the atmosphere. So we are at the perfect distance. Number 4, we have the right stuff to host a dynamic core. So if I have mentioned before that our Earth is part of the inner solar system where you can find the terrestrial planets. And being a terrestrial planet is an advantage because being close to the sun allowed us to get some of the denser materials. And the denser materials or elements formed our core. Okay, so iron and nickel is concentrated in our core. Aside from that, we have a solid inner core and a moving outer core. So the outer core is moving because it's a molten material, and that's good because it generates our magnetic field. So with the movement of our outer core comes the formation of magnetic field, which shields us from harmful radiation from the sun. Okay. Number 5, we have a big moon to stabilize our axial wobble. So if we will compare, the Earth has like only one satellite, then the other planets have a lot. But it's not in the numbers, it's just how balanced the Earth would be in respect to the moon. So the tilt of our Earth is actually balanced by the moon. If we remove the moon from the equation, the Earth would just shake around its orbit. But the moon stabilizes us in a very good tilt that it does change of seasons is not as abrupt as compared to the other planets. Okay. And then number 6, we have an ozone layer to block harmful rays. Not all planets have ozone layers, because when you have an ozone layer, it means you have a lot of oxygen, and the existence of oxygen did not occur before the plant-like organism. So we had early in the formation of the Earth, or the history of the Earth, there were a lot of cyanobacteria that pretty much covered the whole Earth, and they just keep producing oxygen that it started to change our atmosphere. And if it did not happen, we wouldn't have an ozone layer like we do now. So thanks to those plant-like organisms, now we have a ozone layers which protects us all. Okay, so that's all. Our discussions for Module 1. We have already described the characteristics of Earth that are necessary to support life. If you have any questions about Module 1, you know how to reach me. We have course messages, discussion boards, messenger, or email. That's all. Stay safe. Bye.